Hey, what's up guys? This is Rob of Rule of Two Review, and tomorrow is a really exciting day because while it's not the official beginning of E3, it is going to be the first day that any E3 related events happen. There's two big ones, one of them very important. One of those big things is, of course, the mighty return of the Nintendo World Championships, which we know was revealed at a Nintendo Direct just a couple of weeks ago or a month ago or so, and that's going to be pretty damned cool. It's going to be really exciting to see all that stuff play out at the convention center downtown in LA. The other crazy cool thing that's happening tomorrow is Bethesda will be officially having their press conference, their first ever E3 press conference, and that's really amazing. It's going to be an unprecedented thing. I think we're going to get a lot of information on Fallout, Doom 4, which I haven't talked about much recently, but I am so excited for Doom. And, a couple other things, and I guess I'll get into some of that in a minute. Then after that, Monday and Tuesday is press conferences, and then E3 goes on and continues throughout the week, and it's a great thing. So tomorrow, E3 starts. Now, I've made a couple of E3-related videos. I wanted to make this my last pre-E3 video, mostly because I have to, because it starts tomorrow. Also because I just had to get this off of my chest, more so than I've already done. Now, making this last very quick video about this topic was inspired by one of my favorite fellow YouTubers and friends on YouTube, which is Nia, the video gamer. So special shout out to Nia, because I just saw your kind of rant video about E3 and all these leaks and stuff, and it just inspired me to do the same thing. I've talked about it a couple of times on some of my videos recently about all these leaks, but I had to get one specific video out just talking about this, and I'm going to link Nia's video below. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't already, and you're crazy if you haven't seen it. Please check it out. It's really quick, and she makes some really good points, and you can probably tell what it is I'm talking about today. It is trying to figure out what has happened to E3 this year. There are so many leaks that have been happening. Again, going back to Nia's video, the thing that she used to kind of kickstart her rage, if you want to call it rage, was all the Smash Brothers leaks that showed up today. Like, what the hell? I can't believe I went through the exact same thing she talks about in her video, where I started getting on Facebook. I was at work, I was in the office, and I was kind of messing around on the internet. And before I even had a chance to prepare or avoid this information, boom, I'm scrolling through all these pictures of fucking Ryu from Street Fighter in Smash Brothers and Roy from Fire Emblem, which I really don't care about. Ryu is a huge deal and a huge reveal. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that this is true, that Ryu is in the game, and I can't fucking believe that this was leaked too. There's already been so many leaks. And again, some things even confirmed. I should say most of the leaks are actually coming from Nintendo's side. So to be fair, Nintendo isn't like purposely putting this information out like some of the other companies, but it's still getting leaked, so they still need to button their shit up apparently, unless they're purposeful leaks. When you look at Hyrule Warriors and stuff like that too, for the 3DS and all these other things, Devil's Third, it's like, what are they doing? And then there's all these other things. Fallout 4 already discussed. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, going back to Bethesda. Now, I saw 20 minutes before I recorded this video, there was an apparent leak of Dishonored 2 being shown at Bethesda's press conference tomorrow. Like, I don't understand what's happening this year. And I don't understand why other people feel like they need to, try to get this information out. Like, if you've hacked and discovered Hyrule Warriors in the 3DS, like, don't leak it. Like, do you really need, like, I don't know, hits on your YouTube video? Or, I mean, it's ironic because I'm making a YouTube video complaining about it, but whatever, I don't care. I just don't understand the motivation of all these leaks getting out, other than that people just want that attention and they feel like it gives them some form of notoriety to be able to say, look, I've discovered this stuff first and I've also shat all over your E3 experience for the next week. Because I personally feel that it is destroying the E3 experience. I, like a lot of you out there, have been following E3 for over a decade. For a long, long time. E3 has been a big deal in my gaming life. It's an annual thing that we get together, for every year to get excited about things. And you could kind of say that the surprise of E3, or at E3, let me rephrase that. E3 surprises. So the surprise to be first revealed at E3 has become like a hallmark and a staple of E3. It's the kind of thing that we all want every year. We want to go into these press conferences and all of these reveals and these live streams really not knowing much. Like, you may think that it's more exciting to find out about it 5 days before the show, but no one else does. We actually want to watch those press conferences with no idea of what's going to happen. I mean, we can have guesses and theories, but that's not the same as the actual knowledge of what's going to happen. So if we think we're going to see Halo 6, it's like, oh, maybe we'll see Halo 6, but probably not. And then Halo 6 shows up, and you jump off of your couch, and everyone in the auditorium starts losing their shit and throwing their cameras all over the place, and confetti comes out of the ceiling, and everyone's excited, and it's a great thing. And when you have 28 leaks and rumors and even purposeful reveals from these companies in the week leading up to E3, it kills that hype and it kills that magic. Now, it doesn't change the quality of the games, and, you know, even if like one certain studio's entire press conference is leaked beforehand, provided those are all exciting games and exciting announcements, I mean, the content still becomes very good. But E3 is just a little tiny bit more than the content. It's also the experience. I think that that's a fair thing to say. Maybe some people out there won't agree with me, but I feel like a lot of people will agree with me. And if anything, let's say I'm just talking for myself, so be it. Like, then it's still part of the experience, and that's how I feel. And ruining that experience is hindering what E3 is all about. And I feel like these companies should know that. I don't understand why Square and Bethesda and everybody's wanting to just get this stuff out beforehand. Like, what is the point? What is the actual purpose of saying, well, here's the shit we're going to show, so just hopefully tune in and just watch it happen tomorrow? I don't think that it's serving the companies the best. I don't think it's serving their game titles that they're making the best, and it's certainly not serving the gamer or E3 as a convention the best. It makes no sense. It's really frustrating. You know, it happens to a small degree every year, but this year it's like a whole new ball of wax, man. People, it's like someone opened the floodgates and pulled the lever that says, dump all the secrets now. And we don't want the secrets now. We want them next week. We want them tomorrow. We want them at Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo's conferences. That's when we want to see the surprises, you know? So I'll leave with the one final message that I've said in my other videos where I've mentioned this before too, is that I don't want to take anything away from the games themselves. I'm excited for Mirror's Edge and Dishonored, and I'm stoked to see Ryu in Smash Brothers. I think that's a wonderful surprise addition, you know? I can't wait for Halo 5, Gears of War, the other one that I just talked about recently. Like, I want all of these games, so they're great games. Obviously, everyone has a ton of amazing things to show at E3 this year. And yes, that is the most important thing. You know, it absolutely is paramount to this whole, within this whole issue. But the experience is being hurt. And I feel like the only thing that will save it, and, you know, the next couple of days are going to reveal this, the only thing that could save it is if there's a hell of a lot more surprises that no one has talked about. I mean, we've seen, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 pretty high-profile leaks or surprises revealed on purpose already. And if there's, like, more than twice as many more from all of these companies, then it's like, okay, well, yeah, they gave us some information beforehand, but that was nothing compared to what everybody actually showed. So, to be fair, you know, it remains to be seen, but I don't really know if that's the case. I feel like we've seen a lot of pretty great surprises. I do think that Nintendo is going to have some surprises still, and I think that Microsoft could have some surprises, but, you know, I mean, Ubisoft and EA and Sony, I don't think that there's going to be a lot going on there. We already know to basically expect Mass Effect 4 and more Star Wars Battlefront at EA. We'll get a couple small things, and that's it. So, you know, I don't know. I think that's it. I kind of had to rant about this because I want to hear what you guys think. Like, am I crazy? Are the rest of us who are talking about this online and making YouTube videos about this, are we crazy? Because I don't think we are, and I don't feel crazy. I feel pretty damn correct here. I feel like this is hurting E3, and these companies who are doing it on purpose have lost the vision of what E3 is supposed to stand for, and these other idiots on the internet that keep leaking this have proven that they have zero clue what E3 is supposed to stand for, because they just can't wait to get these leaks out on the internet, and it's obviously unavoidable. It's the nature of the internet, but it's a big pain in the ass. And I'm frustrated that it's making E3 kind of feel that much less exciting going into it tomorrow. So I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see at this point. That's all we can do. Time will tell. The day is more than halfway done at this point, so we're just going to have to see what happens, man. So I don't know. That's it. What do you guys think? Is this good? Do you think this is a big deal? Do you think it's not a big deal? Would you rather have the leaks? Or are you pretty angry that these have been showing up like I and so many other people are, you know? So I don't know. That's it, man. So thanks for tuning in. I will definitely say that, keep an eye out tomorrow. Bethesda's having their press conference. Nintendo's doing the World Championships. I'll be making a couple of videos tomorrow, and I'll be discussing and reviewing Bethesda's press conference and stuff after that. So, tomorrow starts a good couple of days of a lot of E3 videos, and I can't wait to start getting that out to you guys. Hopefully you're excited for E3 despite all the leaks, and I guess we'll just kind of see what happens tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.